Crowdfunding has helped small businesses get off the ground, but now larger companies are using sites like Kickstarter and Indiegogo to fund some of their projects as well. Joining us now to talk about all of that is Michael Learmonth. He's at the International Business Times, and he's the editor of Tech, Media, and Culture. So, Michael, great topic here. Obviously, a very interesting one in the tech world. Along with these budding local businesses, major firms, more established ones, have been taking advantage of these crowdfunding sites. Why do you think they're using them? What's the advantage? And what are maybe some of the potential drawbacks?
Yeah, so you see GE is really, baking crowdfunding into their product strategy. They've got a Indiegogo right now for an ice maker that makes nugget ice. I don't know if you've heard of that. It's ice that, you might get at a fast food restaurant. It's got a lot of air pumped into it. But, GE doesn't need to crowdfund any product, but I think there's a lot of reasons they would attempt to do it in this case. You can tap potential customers, hear from them early on, test the market viability of a product before taking it full on to market.
Now, so understandably, the crowdfunding process kind of gives people a stake, some skin in the game in some small way. But what are some of the drawbacks to using this kind of crowdfunding approach to projects?
Well, I think you have to have the right product, and I also think that you don't want to fail. It's one thing to sort of start a company and take VC funding and launch something and fail. I mean, that's kind of thought of as like a learning process, maybe a badge of honor. That wouldn't stop you from trying again. But, you fail on a Kickstarter or you fail on a crowdsourced project, and it's kind of like failing kindergarten. You don't get promoted to first grade, and it's a little embarrassing.
Not just embarrassing, it's a fairly public embarrassment, too, because you've kind of gone and put yourself out there asking for all this help, and when the help doesn't lead to anything, it kind of maybe is a bit of a cold shower. But here's the other thing, Michael. There are regulatory and security issues for businesses that they should be aware of before starting any kind of a crowdfunding campaign, right?
Yes. So this comes into play when you're selling or you're crowdfunding equity. So if you're doing that, if you're under $50 million, you're kind of in the clear. Over that, you really need to qualify your investors, and that's a hazard. And it also could expose you to some liability down the road.
All right, so you got to watch for what those things are when you're crowdfunding, at least when you're giving away chunks of your company here on the crowdfunding side of things. Michael Learmonth, thank you so much. That's Michael Learmonth over at the International Business Times talking about crowdfunding. And thanks for watching. I'm Dominic Chu. Have a great day.
Hey YouTube fans, I'm Landon Downey from CNBC. Thanks so much for checking out our channel. Here you'll find videos packed with all the info that you need to be smarter about your finances. Be sure and subscribe by clicking right here, and click on all the videos around me to see CNBC's original series Young Money, Tech Bet, Kramer's Mad Money, and all the latest from CNBC.